Hello and welcome. This is Today in the News. Here are the highlights. Account officials at Lagos State Judiciary on Monday stopped collecting old Naira notes. Ogun State government files application at Supreme Court seeking to join Kaduna, Kogi and Zamfara states in suit against federal government over demonetization policy. Lagos State government commences distribution of palliative measures to citizenry. Account officials of the Lagos State Judiciary on Monday stopped collecting old Naira notes as payment for filing of court processes. TVC News gathered that this decision is due to a directive from the official bank of the judiciary, Polaris Bank, to reject old notes deposited by the court at the bank on Monday on the grounds that the old notes were no more legal tender. Some lawyers told TVC News that this development has deepened the crisis on ground as Nigerians continue to grapple with the difficulty in accessing the new Naira notes as well as major network glitches in opting for e-banking. Recall that the Supreme Court's interim order on February 8, 2023 restrained the CBN from going ahead with the enforcement of its 10th February deadline for the use of the old Naira notes. The Ogun State government has filed an application at the Supreme Court of Nigeria seeking to join Kaduna, Kogi and Zamfara states in a suit against the federal government of Nigeria over the demonetization policy, which introduced new versions of 200, 500 and 1,000 Naira notes. The state, in a motion of notice filed by its counsel, Afeba Balola and Co. on 13th February, sought to be joined as fourth plaintiff and applicant. The applicant in the notice further stated that it sought to be a co-plaintiff for the just and effective determination in the suit instituted by the other three plaintiffs. Lagos State Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu, in fulfillment of his promise to cushion the effects of the hardship being experienced by Lagosians, occasioned by fuel and Naira scarcity, has commenced the distribution of palliative measures to the citizenry. These include the vulnerable, civil servants, among others. The move is to alleviate the hunger that has been the outcome of currency redesigned by the Central Bank of Nigeria and other crises associated with fuel scarcity. Speaking at the launch of the distribution exercise, Governor Sanwo-Olu, who was represented by his deputy, Dr. Obafemi Hamzat, gave out palliatives to the teeming recipients at Adeyemi Bero Auditorium, Alausa Secretariat, saying that the distribution is continuous as governments will be reaching out to religious centers, non-government organizations and other distribution channels across the state. The resident electoral commissioner for the Federal Capital Territory says the current cash crunch is the only bridge the commission needs to cross for a seamless 2023 general election. Yaya Bello says INEC in the nation's capital requires cash to pay 5,000 Naira each to no less than 12,000 ad hoc staff for the polls.